when we think about the world of that we're headed in, more AI, more systems, more transformation, certainly increased spend on that, right? I think two areas where we see a lot of risk or increased risk is really around cyber and also around data. So when you think about cybersecurity posture, certainly that's an area where I think there's a lot of concern. And one of our white papers that we touched on was how can internal audit support the role of a CISO in terms of making sure that all of the systems and processes and tooling around cyber are in place and working effectively to mitigate that risk. I guess it's, again, through the lens of cyber, are you guys seeing anything or hearing anything from the survey that we conducted that further says, yes, this is the direction we continue to see, or are you seeing the data point to any sort of convergence around cyber?
I'd say cyber is popping up on a bunch of different of these items. Everything from companies in the SaaS business being asked, and from their investors, from their vendors, like customers, for SOC reports. So one of the elements that we come across all the time, it's one of the things we do as a firm, is help companies do a pre-assessment before their SOC auditors come in to make sure they're kind of buttoned up and that the controls are in place. Everyone understands what the audit's going to be, and basically we give them a higher probability of getting through that nice and clear when the auditors come in for a clear opinion.
Yeah, I think to that point, it's as technologies are evolving and how companies are using them evolving, there's more threats that are in place. Again, kind of going back to the common themes of new technology, new risks. It's important for internal audit teams to understand the new technologies, how it's being deployed, and what those real cyber risks are, and consequently how we're going to mitigate those within our control environment.
One of the other items that have popped are executive concern about, in the transformation world, about audit's role in helping them in doing pre and post implementation reviews. There's a whole game plan that we put together in the white paper that auditors and other risk folks should be concerned about when the company's going through a pre and post or through an implementation. And cyber obviously pops on that a lot, because as JP said, systems are changing, the landscape's changing, who's coming in and out of your environment. So it's really all over the place, Matt.